안녕하세요. It's time for another edition of Let's Speak Korean. And joining us as usual is 지승현 선생님. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. I hope your Korean is improving with our lessons.
Well, I'm certainly having fun. Now, by the way, 선생님, what did you do yesterday?
I watched a movie.
Well, that sounds like fun. Now, I took the day to get some much-needed rest.
Oh, you did?
And what did you do yesterday? Well, in this lesson, we're going to learn how to answer this question. So let's go to the clip to see what's up.
안녕하세요, 나오미 씨.
안녕하세요, 마이클 씨. 주말 잘 보냈어요?
네, 잘 보냈어요. 나오미 씨는 어제 뭘 했어요?
친구를 만났어요. 극장에서 영화를 봤어요.
재미있었어요?
네, 재미있었어요. 마이클 씨는 어제 뭐 했어요?
산에 갔어요. 아주 재미있었어요. 그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
All right, we just saw Michael and Naomi asking each other what they did over the weekend. Now, Naomi says that she watched a movie with a friend, and Michael says that he went hiking in the mountains. Now, as good as it was, Michael can't help but admit that it was a bit difficult. Well, in this lesson, we're going to learn how to ask and answer questions about what someone did in the past. Now, let's get a check of the expressions in this lesson. We'll start by learning how to come up with the past tense for the verbs and adjectives. Then we'll learn the key expression 어제 뭐 했어요 to ask a person what he or she did yesterday. Now, I hope you remember how to turn the infinitive into the present tense. Now, it is the word stem followed by either 아요 or 어요, and in some cases, it's 해요. Now, here's a quick review to refresh your memory. Let's go over some of the verbs and adjectives that we'll be coming across in this lesson.
가다, 가다. 보다, 보다. 재미있다, 재미있다. 힘들다, 힘들다. 일하다, 일하다.
Good. Now then, let's take a look at how the past tense is used.
친구를 만났어요. 극장에서 영화를 봤어요.
산에 갔어요.
In the conversation, Michael and Naomi use expressions such as 만났어요, 봤어요, and 갔어요. Now, they are a little bit different from the present tense that we have already learned. They are an example of the past tense of verbs and adjectives that we will be learning in this lesson. So, how do we come up with the past tense for these words?
Well, it's not that different from the present tense. You have to add 왔어요 or 없어요 to the verb or adjective stem or change to 했어요.
Now, does that mean that whether we add as어요 or 없어요 depends on the final vowel of the stem word, just like in the present tense?
Yes, that's right. Whether we add 왔어요 or 없어요 depends on the final vowel sound in the stem of the verb or adjective. If it ends with the vowel sound 아 or 오, we add 왔어요. The rest we add 없어요. But verbs that ends in 하다 form their past tense by changing to 했어요.
Let's repeat after 선생님 as she shows us how to form the present and past tense from the infinitive form of the verbs and adjectives.
보다, 봐요, 봤어요, 먹다, 먹어요. 먹었어요. 읽다. 읽어요. 읽었어요. 하다. 해요. 했어요.
주말 잘 보냈어요?
어제 뭘 했어요?
어제 뭐 했어요?
Now, let's find out how to ask someone what he or she did yesterday or over the weekend. Now, did you have a good weekend? How would we say this in Korean?
주말 잘 보냈어요?
주말 is the weekend and 잘 translates into good and 보냈어요 is asking how someone spent their time. Now let's get into a little more detail by asking what someone did yesterday. Now the expression in Korean please.
어제 뭘 했어요?
어제 is yesterday and 뭘 is equivalent to what. So this question is asking what someone did yesterday. Now please remember that 뭘 했어요 and 뭐 했어요 mean the same thing. Now another thing, Michael says that he had fun. The word fun is an adjective and we can form the past tense for it just as we did for the verbs. Now what if we were to ask if something was fun?
재미있었어요?
I see. Now then, let's repeat the following expressions after 선생님.
어제 뭐 했어요? 어제 뭘 했어요? 재미있었어요?
Very good. Now brace yourselves because we are going to practice all of the expressions that we learned in this lesson. 선생님 and I are going to get some practice by carrying on a little conversation, so please join us. 어제 뭐 했어요?
산에 갔어요.
어제 뭘 했어요?
회사에서 일했어요.
재미있었어요?
네, 재미있었어요.
힘들었어요?
네, 힘들었어요.
Extra expression. Now, there was something new in what Michael said toward the end of the skit. He said that he went hiking in the mountains and that he had fun, but that it was a little bit difficult. Now, what did he say in Korean?
그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
That's right. 그렇지만 here means but, and it links the two sentences together. Now, 조금 here means a little, and 힘들었어요 is the past tense of 힘들다, which means difficult. Now, but it was a little difficult. Let's get some practice.
그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요. 그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
Now, let's get a wrap up of the expressions one by going along with the skit.
안녕하세요, 나오미 씨.
안녕하세요, 마이클 씨. 주말 잘 보냈어요?
주말 잘 보냈어요?
나오미 씨는 어제 뭘 했어요?
나오미 씨는 어제 뭘 했어요?
친구를 만났어요.
친구를 만났어요.
극장에서 영화를 봤어요.
극장에서 영화를 봤어요.
재미있었어요?
재미있었어요?
마이클 씨는 어제 뭐 했어요?
마이클 씨는 어제 뭐 했어요?
산에 갔어요.
산에 갔어요.
그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
Now, how was that? Now, we're going to take another look at the entire clip, so please try to memorize the expressions.
안녕하세요, 나오미 씨.
안녕하세요, 마이클 씨. 주말 잘 보냈어요?
네, 잘 보냈어요. 나오미 씨는 어제 뭘 했어요?
친구를 만났어요. 극장에서 영화를 봤어요.
재미있었어요?
네, 재미있었어요. 마이클 씨는 어제 뭐 했어요?
산에 갔어요. 아주 재미있었어요. 그렇지만 조금 힘들었어요.
It's time now to learn Korean characters. Now, the character that we're going to learn this time is the double 기억, or it's called the 쌍기억. 쌍기억. Let's learn how to write it. It's quite simple. Begin with a 기억 followed by another 기억.
쌍기역, 쌍기역, 쌍기역.
Now, let's add the vowel sound a to 쌍기억 to come up with the letter 가. Now, please follow after 선생님 for an accurate pronunciation.
까, 까, 까.
That's right, this character is pronounced as 가. Now, what are some of the other words that contain the character 쌍기역?
까치, 까치. 꼬리, 꼬리. 토끼, 토끼.
It's time to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. Now, in this lesson, we learned how to form the past tense for verbs and adjectives. Now, remember that all you have to do is add either as어요 or 없어요 to the stem of the verbs and adjectives, or change it to 했어요 if the verb ends in 하다. Now, a quick review now. 선생님은 어제 뭘 했어요?
친구를 만났어요. 그리고 영화를 봤어요.
재미있었어요?
네, 재미있었어요.
Well, take me along the next time you go.
Sure.
Okay. Well, that is all for this edition. Until next time, 안녕히 계세요.